Hi everyone, it's Karen Lee, and today is May 16th. It's actually the anniversary of my husband's death. He died 8 years ago today. This sounds a little morbid, but I thought I'd like to share some of the things that he's taught me. If it wasn't for my husband's death, I wouldn't be sharing this video with you right now. I love being married, but I also love my time now as an independent single woman. Although my husband's passing was a tragedy, because I loved him dearly, he was my soulmate, he was my best friend, it also gave me the opportunity to turn into a completely different person. So I went from being a married suburban woman, going out to dinner every Saturday night, going on vacations with my kids, to being single. It was a completely different ball game that I did not have any preparation for. And that's why I started this channel, because I needed some help on what to do. What have I learned in the 8 years since my husband passed away? It's a very, very different world being single than being married. It's exciting, especially when you're dating and you're out meeting new people all the time. You meet new girlfriends or meet new guy friends to hang out with. You become a much more independent person. It's not a terrible thing to be single. It's kind of freeing and liberating in a lot of ways. You can actually go to bed when you want to go to bed. You can watch TV. You can go out on a Saturday night and not have to ask your partner. And you get to experiment sexually with different partners. You get to do whatever you want to do because you're single. So there's a lot of good things about being single that I've learned over the years. But there's also a lot of scary things and things that I was unprepared for. But most important thing that I've learned about being single is knowing who you are and knowing what you want in this life and not settling. No, you do not need to find a person of the opposite sex to make you happy. You can have all those things without being in a relationship. You can do what you want to do when you want to do it and find friends and family that'll do it with you. If you want to have sex, you can go find sex. It's wonderful to be in a relationship, but if you're not, it's not the be all and end all. If you're not in a relationship, it's okay. When I first became single, I had no idea what I was doing. I gave every guy who asked me my phone number. They called me up in the middle of the night and I'd be like, who are you? So there are some basic safety guidelines and smart guidelines when you're meeting people for the first time, when you're going on blind dates, what red flags you should look for, things like that. What I've learned is that just follow your gut. And if your gut tells you that you want to be with a certain person, be with them. But if you don't, by all means, stay away. Today's word of the day is gratitude. Some of the things that I'd like to teach the married men who are men that have been in long-term relationships. Stop being complacent because you have a woman and you're married to her and you have kids with her. That is the time to step up your game. Make her feel like a princess. Give her special treats. Tell her she looks not fine. The worst thing you could say is if a woman says to you, how do I look? Fine or good. Tell her she looks hot. Tell her she looks sexy. I'd like to share with you some of the great things that I learned from my husband. He was a great guy. We had a wonderful marriage for 24 years. I've known him since I was 19 years old. And he always made me feel special. Every Valentine's Day would buy me like some sexy lingerie. So a lot of the little tips that I got from how to have a sexy Valentine's Day came from my husband, who used to always make Valentine's Day a real special day for us. We used to have like special night would be date night. And we'd have a little tips that we had for each other. If we wanted to have sex, we'd light a candle. Those are the things that I could share with you that I learned from my husband. He was hysterically funny. He always made me laugh. And I think that's one of the things that I'd always want in a mate is someone who can make me laugh and entertain me. Because as life goes on, it gets boring and you want to always have something to laugh about. I definitely want to share with you the importance of gratitude. Gratitude and appreciation. Every birthday, anniversary, Mother's Day, I would get a beautiful card written from my husband about all the fun times we've had together and how much we appreciate each other. That's another important thing I thought I'd share with you today is that he always made me feel special. And if you have a partner and you write beautiful cards and you send flowers to each other and you make each other feel special, that relationship will keep building and keep going. It's gratitude for each other and respect. And when you don't have that and that starts fading away and you don't enjoy each other's company and you don't have fun together, that's when the problems arise. Keep that intimacy going, have a lot of fun with each other. Don't forget about each other as sexual beings. Keep that sexy spark alive. If you have any questions, write them in the comment section below. I'd be happy to tell you what it's like to be married and to be single and to be in a relationship with a younger guy. So that's all for today's Friday rant. Bye-bye. It's Karen Lee of Love Encore. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.